Yes, yes, yes. Welcome back, one and all, episode 321 of the Fully Geeked Pod. You've got myself, Nate, the man in the know.
His twist.
And you got the famous warrior.
And we are back with episode 321. Unfortunately, Richie Rich, or whatever name he's going by, is not going to make it today. He is busy with work, but you have us, and we will be here. And to be fair, we're actually the best ones on the pod. So.
Come on.
Yeah.
But I do have to apologize in advance. I'm slacking this week. I'll admit. I try to contribute where I can, but yeah, I'm slacking this week, man. I know, not a good start. Not a good start.
Not a good start. Not the best start. Not the best start. But we'll move. Guys, how are you? How are you all?
Yeah, man. Good. Had half term. Didn't do nothing for half term, or anything, I should say.
Absolute best way. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's what I did.
You know when you don't do anything and you feel guilty, but I'm like, maybe I should just take this as a relaxation sort of thing.
Save money, man. Save money, bro.
Don't feel guilty, bro. Don't feel guilty at all, bro.
Yeah, so
Bro, I went back to work today. I was like, "Oh, how's your half term?" I said, "It was cool, man." They was, "What'd you do?" I said, "Nothing." I said, "What do you mean?" I said, "Nothing." I said, "There were some days I didn't even leave my house, bro."
Yeah.
Do you get me? Just opened the back door, went into the garden. That was it, bro. Bro, I stayed in my house, bro.
Yeah, and there's not even the weather weren't even great anyway, and the day faked summered us as well. Like it was all nice and sunny today, and then it started raining for like 20 minutes.
Bro, I thought that the rain had stopped. I thought like today was gonna be the first day there was no rain. It came back with a vengeance.
Apparently, it's supposed to be 17 to 20 on Wednesday.
I know, it's mad, bro. Yeah,
Right.
it's correct.
Bro, so I get a phone call. I get a phone call today. No, it's a text. There's a video call, video message. I looked. It was my brother in New York. Yeah. So you see my brother's the same height as Kel, more or less. Yeah. The snow is coming up to his knees.
Sorry to hear that.
Brother, I just looked. I said, "Yeah, I'll see you in the summer." Bro, I goes, "What is it like?" He goes, I said, "What?" He goes, "Nave, it's like New York has just stopped, bro."
Really?
Because I swear that snow like 2 weeks ago, right? Like,
yeah, they had snow 2 weeks ago, and they got it again today. Like he said, he went outside. He showed me where he like moved the snow. I called him back this evening. He showed me the video. He goes, "Nave is back." Like the path I cleared is no longer there, bro. So apparently on Saturday, I think they knew that snow was coming. So like everyone got provisions in and whatever.
What, does he live in a house?
Yeah.
What, a shared house, or just him and his jacks?
No, him and the family.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure that was still. I wasn't sure that was still.
No. Well, we'll talk afterwards. But yeah, him and the family.
Cool.
Yeah, so now they so all over there. But like I said, it was mental, bro. And then I was complaining about the cold. I just thought, yeah, you know what? Just count my many blessings, bro.
Yeah, that man there, it's long, bro. Long.
But I will say to you, I'd hoped Rich was going to be on the pod today. Guys, over the weekend, I wanted to feel a bit more manly. No, sorry, that's probably male toxicity or whatever the thing is. Okay, no. Anyway, I wanted to feel at one with nature. I cut down the tree in my garden. And it made me remember like how much it excited Rich when he like cut it down with a chainsaw and the rest of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I cut down I say we shout out to friends of the podcast, Joe and Andrew. They helped me. I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't do this by myself. They did most of it. I helped where I could. Because
the branches.
took them down, kind of things. But I did so we had to get the stump out. Yeah. And basically, it just wasn't going. I was like, all right, what do we do? Do we cut it down? And then you have to put something in it to kind of kill the stump, whatever. So we had to dig down and you got basically disconnect the roots. You got to cut off the roots and that. Okay, obviously I'm not saying I'm not against trees. I like them, but this tree just wastes my space in it. I know people coming for me in it, but
yeah, the tree huggers are coming for you, bro.
Yeah, I know you have to cut the roots. And it still wouldn't move, and then you have to physically try and shift it. And every so often we'd cut a different route, and you can start moving. Bruv, literally, I'm not gonna lie to you, like full weight, bruv. Like leaning on the tree, like I'm about to fall, and eventually getting it moving, bruv. You see when the tree fell, it was like we felt like we were done something. But yeah,
Timber.
I'm very, very like impressed. It looks a bit weird now when I look out my garden window and the tree's not there no more. But we're gonna do like them raised plants, like the raised flower bed, and then start planting stuff.
Oh yes.
So that's the plan.
Yeah.
So
you're replacing it back with nature. So that's all.
Yeah, 100%. But I want us to try and I want us to become a bit self-sufficient, not sufficient, but I don't know if we're going to do enough. But like
crops and things.
Yeah, some crops and little things like that. Like we're gonna have a little garden, little section where we go out and we try and grow things. Cucumbers, like things that are low maintenance, but we can grow.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So yeah, that was me, boy. But it was a very interesting Sunday. Obviously, you know what happened after that. Okay, went inside, boom. We'll talk about it afterwards. But yeah, man.
North London forever.
You might as well get North London out of the way. I mean, talk about it, yeah,
All right, cool. So basically, after I cut the tree down, I went inside and we watched the games. You get me? Yeah.
You twisted Nate's arm, boys. I have to.
You get me? The cannon on my chest. You know what I mean? Yokerez, Eze, bruv. It was a good day.
It was a good day, man. It was a good day. You know, spit of feathers when they won straight after. Spit of feathers, bro.
Oh, we were switching.
The self sabotaging this team does, bro.
Yeah, we were switching, but I knew deep down we got this. I knew we had it. And I almost felt like I wanted Eze to get another goal. I wanted him to get us 2 hat tricks.
That would have sealed it.
For me, that's him in folklore history, bro. He's gone down a legend.
100. So is that Merv's cousin then? On that was AFTV.
It's Specs, yeah. That's not Specs. That's Specs though, yeah. Did you watch it, Merv?
No, I you know what? I was only asked when I glimpsed through their messages. I'm like, I'm never gonna open it. It's too late now, anyway.
No, you should have hollered at him because I hollered at him. I hollered at him. But yeah, Dean, shout out Dean, bruv. Get me? He wants to be on AFTV and like doing all the big talk as a Spurs fan. Bruv, you should, when you get a chance, man, watch it, yeah? Because when the first goal goes in, like he's like, oh, whatever. Then when they equalized, he's up, yeah, I told you, yeah. Then when this other goal started raining in, bruv, the facial expression was super soft. I would definitely say this to you, girl. It might be too late because I did it this morning when I was on my way to work, yeah? On YouTube, there's like people that do hate watch-alongs.
Yeah.
So like they have like compilations of hate watch-alongs of like people when they was watching the Arsenal Spurs.
Yeah, I've seen a few Spurs ones.
Bro, I watched some today. I felt like it was almost better than watching the game.
Yeah.
Like rather, no, they're too funny, bro. But
especially when it 1-1, they're all going mad, mad, and then yeah.
Yeah, it's proper. But we got Chelsea Sunday. I was about to do a competition, but that's wild. I'm not doing a competition offering tickets. But they're potentially, we've got some tickets for those that want to go on Sunday.
On the Sunday, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What time's the game?
4:30.
Yeah, no, because Zach's got he's doing his belt. He's got
grading. You can watch it.
He's got grading. Yeah, he's got grading in terms.
Bro. Sometimes we got to like put our little things aside and do things for the family. You get me? So I respect that.
Yeah.
I respect that. Don't say I didn't offer. But yeah, man. But yeah. All right. Well, like I said, Merv, how did you feel? Because obviously you had Happy St. Lucian Independence the other day.
Yeah, yesterday actually. Yeah, shout out 47 years of independence. Like,
imagine that, girl. 47
I'm
years.
saying, like, you know, I was such in the slump of
then you watched the Spurs game. Fucking hell, man.
I was such in the slump of not doing anything for the half term, and I know they had a like a raven or part whatever gathering and then faces in Gadtil.
Oh wow!
And I regret not going now because it just looks like I'm seeing people sending videos and all that. I'm like, I should have went, man, because it just looked live, innit? And I think, you know what? The older I'm getting, I feel especially like sort of patriotic to St. Lucia, innit? I'm like, I should just celebrate it, innit? So hopefully next year I'll celebrate for the 48th.
Yeah. I think definitely before by the 50th.
Yeah.
By the 50th.
Yeah, people would be like, no, now you want to know, yeah? Now you want to know.
And the 50th, I'm there.
Actually, he was going to be there, bro. Right before, bro.
I'm there. Trust me.
Come along.
Do my soccer, like, yeah. Listen. Yes, I'm St. Lucian. Don't judge me.
What's Ghana now?
Ghana's like 60 something.
Yeah, because you know the oldest one.
You have to show off, man.
No. What Joe is? It's just interesting to know, like, when obviously people left the rule of the crown or whatever, like
the colonizers.
Yeah, when it actually happened. Because I know Ghana was one of the first ones.
Yeah, Ghana was the first African country.
Yeah,
but Ghana is 69 years old.
Yeah, I don't.
Shit,
like
next year, 70th. Or was it this year?
Probably this year.
It might be this year. No, I think. Yeah. No. Next year, 70th.
Okay, so Merv, next year, we're going to be Ghanaian. 3 years time, we're St. Lucian. I think Jamaica. I think we celebrated the other day. I don't think we got another landmark yet.
Okay.
That's cool, man. But yeah, you should have celebrated, man. You should definitely.
I know. I should do.
Do you make the kids patriotic?
Yeah, like yeah. Do
they know where they're from?
Pardon? They know. Yeah. They know where they're from. Yeah. Yeah. So they're all into that.
Yeah. Sorry, Jamaica. I think this year we're going to be 64.
Okay, so 65 is you know what I mean?
Yeah, because I think we did 1962.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, cool. Sorry, look, I was just talking about all this independent stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you got to celebrate that, man.
No, 100%. Like, obviously, I don't like to bring up this stuff, but I think there's a lot of stuff that's happening in the British news and stuff like that. We had Harry getting arrested. Andrew getting arrested on his birthday. I don't even know what allowed to call him now. Do we just call him Andrew?
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess so.
I also think they're moving a bit mad, though.
They are.
And I think
the royal family are quick to disown you, you know.
And I genuinely think that's actually out of order, because I feel like that is how they erase history. Do you know what I mean? Like, so in years to come, you wouldn't know that Andrew was part of the royal family like that, and it kind of like almost deletes their kind of import or anything like that, knowledge of those type of things. Like, it absolves them. And I think that's out of order. You can't do that.
Yeah.
Like, Charles, that's your brother, bro.
You get me?
Like, it's his actual brother. It's not like, yo, that's my bro. That's your brother. Same mum, same dad, bro. Lived in the house together.
I know.
We had a bath in the same bathroom.
But you know that man there, bro. That man there, it's not the same for that man there, you know.
Yeah. I felt obviously what he did. I don't even know what he did. Do you hit me? Like,
but those fouls, I still don't know what the full story of those. I don't. Those fouls. I hate people eating babies. I don't know what's going on, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know there's lots of stuff, and it all kind of centers around power and money.
And sadism, bro.
Always about power.
Yeah.
Man had his old island and was just doing a madness, bro. Complete madness. And they're trying to shift the blame to Michael Jackson that he's the paedophile, just so that their eyes would be off them. Nah, man.
And Michael Jackson was doing Never Neverland because he wanted to rescue the kids.
Save them, yeah.
It's deep, bro. R.I.P. Michael, bro.
Yeah.
Trust me.
But yeah, anyway, talking about R.I.P.s, I'm handing over to my brother Merv.
Yeah, man. Yes. Quite a few this week, actually. I I think the one that was, I mean, obviously everyone, it's all sad when people pass away regardless, but I think the one that did kind of shock me a bit was Eric Dane. So Eric Dane was the actor that was in what's it called?
Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah, best known for Grey's Anatomy, and he was also one of the actors in Euphoria. Yeah.
He wasn't. Who's he? Who's he again?
He was the dad in Euphoria that was doing strange things.
Yes. Yeah. And you know, I was looking at him. I didn't watch Grey's Anatomy, but I know this guy though. I was like, I know him.
I don't. The thing is, I watched Grey's Anatomy when it first came out, but I think when something is just so like back in the day, and no one's famous, then like you don't know, like they're just characters you don't really pay attention to. But it's like really Euphoria, and I know he showed up in Bad Boys 4 as well.
Yes, he was in Bad Boys.
Yeah, he was like in Bad Boys 4. So yeah, that's the last one I saw him in actually.
Was that Bad Boys for Life? No.
Bad Boys, Ride or Die.
Yeah. I watched that the other day with Andrew.
Yeah, so yeah, man, that's sad because he so basically he was diagnosed with ALS 10 months ago, which is amyotrophic lateral sclerosis. So I think it's like the same disease that Stephen Hawking's had. I think similar to it, but like obviously Stephen Hawking's lasted a very long time with that. So yeah, he was only diagnosed 10 months ago and passed away just now, sort of thing. So, and it's weird because I don't know if you've noticed there's a documentary of him on Netflix.
So he basically recorded a documentary and he was only ever going to be released after he died, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's one of them kind of things that like, no, I haven't read it, I haven't watched it, but you know, like if you're hearing this message, then you know that such and such has happened or whatever kind of thing.
Yeah, man. And that's so sad, isn't it? It's like I guess he was just prepared for it. And, you know, I think maybe doing that documentary was really important to raise awareness for people as well. Do you know what I mean? So,
sorry, please forgive my ignorance here. ALS, is that what we did the ice bucket challenge for, like all those years ago?
I don't know, you know. I know it was for something, but I can't exactly
think. I feel like it was.
Ice bucket challenge, yeah. I
remember we did the ice bucket. That's going back years. I nominated Kel. Kel did the ice bucket challenge.
Yeah. It was for the ALS.
Yeah. So when it came up, I was like, I know that I've heard of those letters together, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I remember, the ice bucket challenge.
Yeah, man. So that was sad. Yeah.
It was a good time.
Yeah. And the second one was Tom Noonan. So this one, I don't think probably many people know. Maybe a lot of people like our age, maybe from the 80s, 90s. But he was an actor. I think he passed away at 73, I believe, or 74. And he was probably, you might recognize him from RoboCop 2. So he played Kane in RoboCop 2. So he was like the drug lord, the main enemy in RoboCop 2 that ended up also turning into a robot in or cyborg in RoboCop 2. And he was also the Ripper in Last Action Hero. So that one with Arnold Schwarzenegger and and he was like the guy in yellow jacket that threw his son off the roof. And then repeat the same scene. So yeah, like I just thought, you know what? It's one of those guys like classic kind of villain sort of person as well. And he was in Heat as well. Just wanted to give him a shout out as well. Like, so rest in peace to him.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. And finally, like I guess like maybe sort of you Nate know about this, but yeah, Jesse Jackson passed away at the age of 84. Reverend Jesse Jackson, I should say.
Reverend Jesse Jackson. Yes. And I know that obviously he did a lot for the soul civil rights movement. And he was just, it was part of me, I didn't even realize he was still about. Like that sounds so rude,
yeah.
But like you kind of grew up knowing about Jesse Jackson and all the kind of stuff that he's done.
Yeah.
And then when I found out he died, I was like, he's still about, and he was still probably to this day, he was still probably trying to fight. But I know he got ill in the latter years of his life.
Yeah.
So obviously he wasn't around. But shout out.
I thought he was gone time ago. You know, 'cause I remember him from one day, man. I remember he even tried to be president at one time.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, twice, isn't it? Twice he ran for president.
Yeah, man. So I was like, I thought he was a goner years ago. Not knowing,
Again, good life.
No, he lived, man. He lived. Yeah, he lived.
Definitely good.
Yeah,
Man.
no, definitely, man. But like always, like I don't know, he has that face, like that, like his face didn't change. Like even when he got older, he always had that kind of face that like
it looks the same, isn't it?
That you see in like the posters and like it's a hard one, yeah, because obviously, especially us, we grew up in this generation where we're like, okay, cool, like we feel like the civil rights movement, all the rest of it. Obviously, it was America, but like we feel like that must have been centuries ago, kind of thing. Considering where we are now, like obviously there's lots of stuff going on, and we'll probably talk about some of those things later. But it's hard to believe that was only what 60, 70 years ago.
Yeah. Well, blacks couldn't vote in the 70s, bro.
I'm saying that sounds so mad.
And slavery ended 18 whatever, you know. But blacks still, I hate these. I love these AI videos, and I hate these AI videos. But the stories I'm seeing, bro, oh my gosh. I saw one AI video just about 2 hours ago where this family, black family after slavery, won the rights to own this land, acres and acres and acres of land, yeah. And how the family surname now, but the family owned it. I think the second generation came through, took ownership, and then the whites found out that there was oil under that land, brother. Kidnapped the dad, kidnapped the son, battered them, shot them, told the rest of the family, you have to leave. Those days, bro, there was no justice, bro. You kill a black, who cares? So it basically killed the pillars of the house, and they told the kids, whatever, get out. The wife, get out now. And then the white people came and divided the land. That you have that part, I have that part, you have this part, and that would have been generational wealth to that family. Do you get me? But the whites just came, and it's so sad, bro. I know with AI, it makes it feel so real because you're seeing it there, like.
Yeah.
Oh
and
man.
You can imagine that was probably hundreds of years ago, years ago.
Yeah.
And if you think you got my man still doing this now, he's gone into a country taking their president because he wouldn't give them their oil. Yeah. Gone into Nigeria, bombed up Nigeria because they're saying you're not giving us your oil. Like so I'm saying it's mad that even now these things are happening.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not gonna do a Richard bar, but I understand why sometimes Richard says like you just gotta destroy and rebuild.
Reset, recycle.
Definitely. Well, yesterday, talking about these kind of things, yesterday we had BAFTA Awards. I would say BAFTA, they are sponsored by EE. So they had the BAFTA Film Awards yesterday. And some of the winners were, I think the usual thing was like one battle after another. I think they won quite a lot of awards there. Outstanding British film was Hamnet. I still haven't seen Hamnet, although it's in the cinema, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I need to see it, I need to see it.
There's another film I think I need to see. What the leading actor was from, which was I Swear. I haven't seen I Swear, but apparently
I've got it, but I need to see that as well. Like,
okay.
Yeah.
I Swear. Yeah. And Wunmi Masako, I don't even know if I say the right name.
Yeah, Wunmi Masako, yeah.
Yeah, she won supporting actress for Sinners. So she won best supporting actress for Sinners. Sean Penn won it for One Battle After Another. And the director was also won by One Battle After Another. I think Sinners won something. What they won? Best original screenplay.
Yeah.
So they won original screenplay. Zootopolis 2 won best animated film. Mr. Nobody Against Putin won best documentary. Again, I haven't seen that. But yeah, so they did it. It seemed all right. And like I said, it went without a kind of hitch until there was a slight hitch. So obviously, I think the director for I Swear, he went up on the stage, and while he was up there, I think he kind of shouted out, not shouted out, or just kind of did a shout out like on a Free Palestine vibe, which was in edit blocked by the BBC. So like they kind of muted it so it didn't go out on a transmission. Notice this isn't live though. This is like a recorded then transmission.
Yeah, 2 hours ahead, basically.
Yeah. And then unfortunately there was a guy who had Tourette's.
Yeah, and that was the one. That's what the film was based on. The actual guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the one from I Swear.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So the not the actual guy that acted it, but the film was based
on him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So obviously, when you have Tourette's, obviously you have uncontrollable tics, and you potentially will say things that you're not supposed to say. So he said the N word with a hard R, and like, if you're born without a mother or a father, if your parents are not wed, he said that word afterwards, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, so while he said it, was on the stage was
Michael B. Jordan
and
yeah.
And obviously at the time, they don't know who said that, innit? Like, they're just hearing that. So they're like, "Bro, what's going on here, bro? We're in England. What we doing there?" But obviously BBC didn't stop that going through the transmission.
Yeah.
So if you'd watched it, you would have then heard it. Like, raw, that's mad. They've then since gone back and they've removed it out of the transmission and taken it off of iPlayer and all the rest of it. And I think the BBC have obviously apologized for allowing it to get through. And the person in question who did it, the guy suffering from Tourette's, he's also since gone out and apologized.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess the shock was that the BBC just allowed it to kind of go through.
Yeah. 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 Crazy.
Which is a bit mad, but I don't know. I that word in particular, I have problems with at the best of times.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm never going to say like, oh, because we all say it, everyone should be able to say it. But that's kind of why I don't like everyone saying it.
Yeah, I don't use it like by everyday vocabulary. I don't use it at all.
Yeah, I don't use it. Like, and it's the worst things when I hear like, even when I hear like the kids at school say it, I'm like, what are you doing there?
Exactly.
But like, they're like, no, we don't mean it like that. And I'm like, nah, bro. Like,
because we never, as kids, we never ever used it.
Never.
Even though, bro, we come on, we used to, like you said, you was Tupac back in the day. Yeah. Like, I was Snoop heavy. Do you know what I mean? I was all that man there back in the day, and but I still never used the word digger.
Yeah,
I still never used it.
It wasn't my general vocab, like, to be like, I didn't call like anybody like until I got maybe a bit older. And
like, as a jokey thing,
yo, mate, like a busted joke or whatever. But it's, again, you're very selective in the audience that you use that with.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Like, if I'm with a man dem, I might say it with a man dem. Yeah, but I wouldn't say it like, if there's outsiders in that group, I'm not saying it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even when I'm rapping, like, even like we're rapping, like,
yeah,
like sometimes I'm like, that gives me a pause for a breath blow. You get me? Like, you know, like when sometimes when you're flowing or whatever, and then they throw an N-word in, that's a little, okay, cool, I can get back on the next bar. So yeah.
Even when I hear UK rappers say, I'm like, brother, allow it.
Yeah, I think, I definitely think I don't subscribe to the we're taking ownership of our words back and all that stuff.
Yeah. When you think about it, there's no need to use it at all, to be fair.
Proper. Like, and I get it for effect in certain films or what have you, but across the board, I don't think so. But shame on BBC. That's a bit of a much. But you've since apologized, and hopefully we all learn from our mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Merv, there are hundreds and hundreds. So I'm going to hand over to you because there are loads of trailers.
Yes, there are indeed. Yes. So we had, first of all, the Mandalorian and Grogu trailer, which is set to come out on the 22nd of May of this year. So this is like after season 3 of the Mandalorian. Not sure if we're getting a season 4, but depending on how this story concludes. I mean, I think it's the first Star Wars film that we've had in maybe 6-7 years, I believe. Like, from, I think the last one being The Return. I can't even remember. The last one, episode 9. Anyway, I can't remember the title of it. But the trailer was just, I don't know. It didn't blow me away, to be fair. It looks entertaining. It looks fun. But for a Star Wars film, I'm just like, I'll watch it, but I'm yet to be wowed by it. And maybe if I do watch it, something.
Is it a Star Wars film though?
Yeah, it's a Star Wars film.
No, okay. When I say that, as in, is it a Mandalorian and Grogu film, or is it a Star Wars film?
Yeah, it's a Mandalorian and Grogu.
No, so I say that
Oh,
because I feel like.
Do you mean like is it connected to like the main story, like
Yeah,
the Skywalker saga?
yeah.
I don't think so. No.
So that's why I think it's not. I don't think it's a Star Wars film.
Well, the thing is, it's weird because in some way, the Skywalker saga has concluded. So
Yeah. That's all 9 films. That's
Yeah.
So they're all of them are done now.
I think they're trying to kind of venture out to other parts of the galaxy and stuff. Because I know they've got a Rey film potentially coming out as well. That I guess again, who really wants to see that? Not because it's Rey or because she's like whatever, but I think they just handled the last 3 films really poorly.
All right, so you see, like Solo,
yeah,
that was probably the last standalone film, innit? That was Star Wars, but not Star Wars.
Yeah, so that was just a prequel to Han Solo.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. I feel like that's what I mean when I say like I feel like Mandalorian Grogu is going to be one of those kind of films.
Yeah.
Like it's part of the Star Wars universe, but it's not a Star Wars film.
Yeah. But basically, when I guess even up to today, when people think of a Star Wars film, we're thinking about the Skywalker family.
Yeah.
Which, you know what? Even though again, their story is technically concluded, it's like it's the main thing of Star Wars, isn't it? Everyone goes to see Star Wars to see Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader, and I think maybe, unless of course they have like children that generations to come and whatnot. It's a hard one, but I know they've got another one out that's coming out. I think it's Starfighter with Ryan Gosling. I heard that's supposed to be really good. So I don't know, man. Star Wars is going to be timeless, and it's going to be there forever. But story-wise, I really want them to do something as impacting as the whole Skywalker saga.
Yeah.
With lightsabers.
Yeah, if you like a lightsaber. But I guess they get away with doing that by doing the animated ones, isn't it?
True. But unfortunately with the animated ones, it's like that's also going to be targeted to a certain audience as well.
Yeah.
I mean,
I didn't watch the trailer for Mandalorian Grogu, but I am very much interested in watching it because I did enjoy Mandalorian the series. Yeah,
it's all right. I think series 3 wasn't all that.
Right, guys, there's about 100 trailers, man. We've been on Mandalorian for like 10 minutes, guys. Come on, man. Jeez.
Bro, you talk about Star Wars, bro.
I see the guy's eyes closing as well.
Trust me, man. I'm like, bro, it's true. You got about 10 trailers we'll get through, man.
That is sick.
Right. So the second one we had was maybe Kel might peek up for this one.
Kel doesn't watch this.
Peaky Blinders, the Immortal Man.
No, I stopped watching Peaky Blinders after season, I can't remember, 4.
What?
Because I thought I had a perfect ending. How is it 6 seasons they got now?
Yeah.
6.
Yeah, I didn't watch season 5. I didn't watch season 6.
So I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm trying to catch up with Peaky Blinders so that I can be a part of the film with you. And I've watched the whole of season 1. I'm halfway through season 2. But then it's like if anything else is on that I find a little bit more interesting, I go to watch that.
Yeah, you should just watch it in kind of because when is it out? It's out pretty soon, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, it's out in March, the 20th of March on Netflix.
Yeah, you got a lot of work to do, right?
I still watch it because I thought season 4 was a perfect ending.
Yeah,
that was the season where he ended and he became a politician and blah blah blah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I thought, okay, perfect ending, no more Peaky Blinders, allow it. I thought anything else will just ruin the show for me.
Yeah.
And I remember speaking to you because you were season 5. You're like, yeah, season 5 ain't the best, but blah blah blah. So I didn't even watch season 5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No,
but now
it's still got time in it. If you want to watch the film, it's still got time.
12, it's 6 episodes of series. That's what I know.
Yeah. It's 4 hour long as well, isn't it?
That's the irritating bit, bro. The problem is it's that time of the world, yeah. Like, and I'm not really interested in that kind of pre-Victorian age. Like, I don't care.
No, it is. I hear 100% what you're saying because I think with films with properties like that, you're kind of like, oh yeah, you kind of
But
want
you
to.
know, 1,000 blows. You know the 1,000 blows.
No, but even that, like I enjoyed 1,000 blows, but I couldn't watch 5 seasons back to back to back of 1,000 blows, bro.
Yeah,
no, Peaky Blinders is different though.
yeah, you
Peaky
have to
Blinders is
set
like
yourself up for it, innit? You have to kind of
yeah,
like,
it's like a Sopranos, UK Sopranos. I know
but
you
just
didn't even watch Sopranos,
You know I hate
but
Sopranos.
but just with like, yeah, in Birmingham, setting like that
yeah,
time.
But
But also,
there's some things. And so I have got, like I said, I watched the first series, and it happened that I'd already watched the first season before, so I watched it again.
yeah,
I was like, oh, I remember this story, but I watched it all again, so I could be watching it with fresh eyes. And like I said, I think I might be on episode 4 or 5 of season 2.
okay, yeah.
Yeah. But then I just took a break because I found I wanted to watch something that was like a bit more modern.
Yeah, just a bit more energetic. Well, it is energetic to be fair, but no, but it's got some actors in this. What you got?
Oh,
You got
everyone's in there.
Jovan in it. You got Rebecca
Everyone's in there.
Ferguson, Stephen Graham, Tim Roth.
Tom Hardy's got a little cameo.
Yeah, so Tom Hardy and Benjamin Zephaniah.
Well, I'm talking
all
about
of
the
them.
film. So like, but I don't know if Tom Hardy's going to be in the actual film itself. I'm hoping he is. I hope he just cameos somewhere at all because like he stole some scenes in that, man.
Proper.
Like, you know what I mean?
I'll continue.
Yeah, yeah. So that was Peaky Blinders. The next one we had, yeah, you sent this, Nate, and I thought, wow, this is like a quite a nice surprise. Is God Is.
I can't wait for this. 15th of May.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I made a mistake. I thought it was another film. I thought it was
You
a true
thought about
story.
the one with the twins.
Yeah. But it's different though.
It's not the one with the twins, but this
No,
one's
it's not,
based on a play. The one that you thought about the twins, I don't know where that one is. That hasn't come out.
I know, because it was meant to come out a time ago. I don't know.
Yeah.
Apparently, Letitia Wright was supposed to play one of the twins. I don't know what's going on with that film. Man.
But this one looks very good, though. This one looked good.
It looks weird, yeah. So
yeah, like a lot of and do you know what it reminds me of? Kill Bill. It's got that Kill Bill vibe to it, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
The adventuring, yeah.
And then like, and I'm thinking because it's got all these actors in there, and you think I'm wondering who the dad is. Like, do you know what I mean? And obviously we see Sterling K. Brown as the what do they refer to him as? Mr. Evil, or I can't remember the character name, but definitely gave me Kill Bill vibes. So for that reason alone, I'm really interested to see that.
Sorry, just go back. Sorry, Kel, the film that you thought it was is already out. That's called The Silent Twins.
When?
That came out in 2022.
No way.
Yeah.
That's
right.
Yeah, man.
No way.
Bro,
no.
Bro, I'm looking at here, bro. 2022.
Nah, I'm pissed. I am pissed.
Might try and find it on Pick TV or something. Man.
Yeah, I got to look for that now. I got to look for that. 100%. Look for that.
Bro, you got to look for that on iPlayer or 4 on demand, bro, because that's been through the cycle, bro.
That's mad. Nah, man.
Yeah. Okay. And the next trailer we had Toy Story 5. Don't know if any of you watched it, but
that trailer was sick.
Yeah.
The trailer looks sick, bro.
Just when we thought that Toy Story would have been over, like in 3 maybe. Then we got 4, which was really good, and now we got this one. And I think what's interesting about this one is that it's not toy versus toy; it's toy versus
technology.
Tablet, technology essentially, and which is, the
realistic.
Yeah,
for me, that's mad realistic, bro. Because we're looking at it and we're like, when did the kids stop playing with like toys and they want to play with iPads and they will now want, Dad, can I have your phone? No, you can't have my phone. Do you get me? All them kind of things.
I'm saying, man, like my daughter's going to be 9 this year, and it's like, gosh, they seem to be fading away each time where we do a clear out. You know what I mean? But no, you know what was funny for me when Jessie was like, could you listen to me? And the tablet's like, I am listening to you, and like wrote everything down what she was saying, and then also done it in Spanish as well. Like, I mean, yeah, probably like it's listening devices all the time, isn't it?
All the time.
Right. And obviously Woody's starting to bald as well. That was quite funny.
The ball patch, yeah.
That was funny. It's about time, isn't it? To be fair,
that one looked good. That one definitely looked good.
Yeah. And the next one, Nate, obviously that me and you watch, Beauty in Black season 2, part 2.
Yes, it's coming out. I want to see what happens. Like, I'm looking forward to it. I didn't watch the trailer. I just kind of want to see what happens.
But what I'm saying, this trailer looked like it was some version of Fast and Furious. Do you know what I mean? It was very action packed, very like, I'm like, what? Like this series is crazy to me, innit? So I'm looking to see how much they're gonna ramp up the craziness.
Yeah, I want to know what happens to the youth that fell. Remember the youth that died off the thing, bro?
It kind of it shows it in the trailer, but
okay, cool. I don't know. Yeah, I'll wait. That's coming out soon. That's what 19th of March.
Yeah, but bro, you know, like even from the first season when what's his name, the brother, they killed my wife. Like, but his wife was made out of titanium, bro.
Yeah.
I swear she got run over like 7 times, and
she got run over. Still, like,
yeah. So
nah, dude. Beauty in Black. That is Tyler Perry, isn't it?
It's Tyler Perry. Yeah,
Tyler Perry is greatest, bro.
I think from that scene, because I didn't really anything Tyler Perry really done. I was like, nah, I'm not interested in this, isn't it? But I think from that, I started to. I just watch all these movies on Amazon Prime.
You gotta appreciate Tyler, bro. You gotta appreciate it.
Like, yeah, he's like the Black Hallmark man.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
he's almost like the film version of Master P, bro. Like, I remember Master P at one point was just throwing out albums quickly.
Yeah.
That's what he does. They might not be high budget and all the rest of it, but he's making sure there is a avenue for your films.
Yeah, very entertaining. Yeah, and the last trailer, House of the Dragon season 3 came out, so we finally have a battle on our hands. I think the last season kind of ended with like they're about to fight, but they didn't fight. So that was kind of like a bit of a cliffhanger. So yeah, it's really kind of, this trailer was about, what's her name, Rhaenyra's ascendance to being like queen, basically. Well, I think she's queen anyway, but literally she's gonna rule everything, isn't it?
I hope that they do a review, like a review, like a couple-minute review before the season starts.
Oh, like a recap, you mean?
Yeah, there should be a recap, like a little 2-3 minute recap, because it's been a little while since we've watched it.
Yeah.
That's why I can kind of catch up with what's going on.
Yeah, but nah, this one you see just a lot of battle, a lot of dragons flying around in the air. This is what Game of Thrones is about. Yeah, and that will conclude our discussion.
Wicked. Just to run a random. You remember the Lord of the Rings one? Is that just done now?
I think it's still coming out, you know, but I feel like I'm gonna be forced to watch that.
Like, I just feel like it's dangerous when you have such a large gap. And I get it, finances, money, I hear it.
Yeah, because I think that was at one point the most expensive TV show.
Yeah, it was.
Like millions, like, I mean, obviously they're millions, but it's stupid amount of money. And that's what's disappointing about it. It's like all that money you put into this thing, and it's like this should have been better than the actual films itself. When you think
all I can hear is Richard Gann. What do you mean Lenny Henry's in it? What do you mean Lenny Henry's in it? Oh, never mind.
We got Lenny.
Shout out Lenny. All right, cool guys. We have come to the part where we review some of the shows. Kel, obviously, I know you haven't been around that much this week, but ones that you do know. And we're going to start with Hijack, which was, we had season 2, episode 6.
Yes.
Is it getting any better? So I didn't watch it. Yeah, is it getting better? Anything interesting?
Do you know what? I can't lie to you, yeah? I thought, and this sounds so bad, but I thought, yes, it's over. Not realizing that there's like 3 more episodes, I think.
Oh gosh!
Do you know what? I think a lot of the stuff that we said last week still has come to pass. It's very much they're trying to do too much stuff in an episode, and then they want to leave you on a cliffhanger. So every episode is definitely going to have a cliffhanger. Every episode is living on I want more, but you have to go through a lot of stuff before you kind of want more. So this time, again, they're on the train and they're still trying to kind of get this guy, the killer, whatever, to be on the train.
John Bailey
and
Brown.
like, yeah, and everyone is playing everyone.
Yeah.
So like, a bomb's gone off, all that kind of stuff. They know all about that stuff. But then the trained people, they're like, no, we're going to kind of ambush them. The police are going to ambush them. They kind of know that the police are going to be there. They set up little traps for each other. I don't know, man. It seems very much like a downgrade this season. I will say that.
Mm. Yeah. So, again, like you said, it's too. The thing is, I don't mind slow burn kind of things, but I think for a series, like if it was a film, great, it would work. Or if it was like, you can't do like a 6 to 9.
Slow burns are fine. Like, let's for example, what's the series we were just talking about? Like Peaky Blinders is a slow burn, but for me, you see something happening, like there's something that keeps you entertained and say, okay, let me see what happens here.
Yeah.
Whereas here, there's nothing keeping me there.
Yeah.
I'm just watching because it's Idris Elba and I love the first season.
Yeah.
That's what it is, basically. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. No, 100%.
But yeah.
A police officer.
Yeah.
The ones obviously with John Brown or whatever.
Yeah.
They usually like. For me, again, it's about I don't understand anyone's motive for doing this. I almost think, like I said last week, it would have been better for there to be a recap episode where you kind of go back, you find out how he killed the child, all that kind of stuff. You can understand why why they want him so much. Because my thing is this: when he gets on the train, who's killing him?
Yeah, for real.
Do you know what I mean? Like when he gets on the train, what happens when you're on the train? Like, is this just a way of John Brown escaping? I just think there's so much stuff going on. The wife running in the forest, the people pretending that they're friends, they're not. They're going after with the shotgun.
Yeah, who are they then? Is it any clearer who they are?
No, you just know they're bad people.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she seems to be one step ahead of them, but yet not really one step ahead of them. Like, it's all stupid. Like, you can get something, throw it that way into a bush or a noise. They will go over there because they both have to walk with each other. You can run the other way where, like, if they turn around, they can see you. You take the car keys, you open a car. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, Merv, yeah? She doesn't know where the car is, Kel, yeah? So she's pushing the alarm system, yeah? To try and find out where the car is. All you can do, beep, 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 beep. So you trying to tell me that those people can't hear the boops? Like, what are you doing? Like, I'm just thinking, like, come on, man. We're not. That's what it is. They're trying to make us like we're idiots. The viewers are not idiots. You can't do this no more.
You get me?
Yeah.
I also don't even understand why Sam's doing it anymore. At this point, you might as well just stop.
Yeah.
Bruv, it's bad. You've lost your son. You're potentially going to lose your wife. There's no point of you losing yourself as well, bruv. Like, just rescue the people that were on the train.
Yeah. It's kind of all over the place a little bit, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
And even though I'm trying to concentrate on it, well, I mean, obviously you should concentrate on everything you watch, to be fair, but I'm just like, I don't know, it's something that's just not direct pulling me into it.
No.
I know you're thinking about pause before that. There's no pause.
But
was like, nah, boy.
Merv, the old woman that died, did anyone care that she died?
Mm-mm.
And that police officer, the guy. Also, all right. Sorry, Joe is. Although I have Apple TV, I watch it sometimes. I watch it on Marlon's app here. Yeah. Just for continuity purposes, yeah. Is there bare parts that are in German and different languages with no subtitles?
I want to say yes, you know.
Okay, cool. I thought it was me, and then I thought, like, do I need to like stop, go and watch on Apple TV? Yeah, because bare times I'm like, they're mad talking German and there's no subtitles. Yeah, are we just not supposed to know what they're saying?
That's what they've done in Power as well, isn't it?
Yeah, remember that's what simple. I'm like, come on, guy, when did this become a thing?
I need to fully learn Spanish. That's the thing, because I can't let them get away with that anymore.
I just feel like
Nate knows Spanish. He's like a black belt in Spanish.
Duolingo, don't worry. Duolingo, yeah. 530 days, or whatever. I can't remember how many days I got enough days. But yeah, I can understand some of it, but there are a lot of shows are getting away with this now. They're just talking in their own mother tongue and just leaving the viewers to do what they want.
Well, there's a lot of shows with dubbed like on subtitles anyway, and I feel like the world's trying to say to us, look, if you don't concentrate on this program, we're gonna miss out. Like where we might be cussing sometimes, oh, this is boring. Like, did you read what was going on? We're like, no.
I wouldn't mind if they had subtitles. There's no subtitles, boy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know how many episodes you said there's left of.
I think there's 9. It's 9 episodes in total, so there's 3 left.
All right, 3 left. All right. Well, hopefully in those next 3 episodes, something interesting will happen. Which takes us to a program which was the season finale.
Yes.
Of A Night of the 7 Kingdoms, or should I say 9 Kingdoms?
Yeah.
A Night of the 7 Kingdoms.
Yeah.
I didn't love this episode.
I can see why you say that.
I didn't love it
because just on the back of what the past 2-3 episodes that we've seen, we're just like strength to strength to strength, and this episode was kind of more the calm down episode, which would have been fine, I suppose, if it was kind of like that all the way through. But where it took us to that massive, well, not massive battle, but it took us to that battle, that really intense fight scene, and to kind of just go back to this for the last episode was a bit like, okay, we was either going to expect something a bit more dark or nothing. And I think this is classic, either Game of Thrones, I don't know what I'm going to say, Game of Thrones world, or even just some TV programs in general. It's like they just never seem to end the end episode with, I'm really excited to come back to this.
Yeah, they it's like they peaked, and it's now like, this is like the refractory moment where you're just getting your energy back. Like, for potential round 2, or sorry, season 2. I thought my mind took me somewhere else. I think I was talking about something else there. But for season 2 of A Night of 7, do you know what I mean? It's just a bit like, and again, I guess they leave it with the whole, where do we go next? Oh, I've never been here before. So I guess it's like the world is their oyster, isn't it? Like anywhere in the kingdom it can be. It's not, it doesn't have to lead up to a Game of Thrones type thing. It can be another journey. Yeah,
no, of course. And I think that's exactly what it is. It's going to be a journey, because obviously where we left the end of the episode, they're going to be hunting for Duncan Egg, I would imagine. You know, I don't know what's going to happen, but if that's the case, I'm still interested in that.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Like, even though it didn't end as, like, maybe I don't know what I expected the ending to be this last episode, but I'm actually looking forward to season 2 for that reason alone, to say like, okay, well, he's gone on the pretense that he was allowed to go, but clearly he's not, and then Dunk's going to get blamed for everything, isn't he? So they're going to be out for his blood, man.
And it was interesting enough, and like, shout out Rich for obviously sending the video. Obviously he didn't make the video, but he found the video of how many times they mentioned Sir Dunk in Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
And obviously they were all things that we missed, or maybe we didn't even miss. We just didn't know about, or we didn't, because obviously we hadn't seen this show. So I guess it's like when you get a new car and then all of a sudden that's the only car you see when you drive down the road.
Yeah.
Like, but that car's always been there, kind of thing. It's one of those ones where it's like,
exactly, yeah.
We hadn't heard about Sir Dunk. We didn't know nothing about him. So obviously for us, it was like a brand new type thing, but they've been talking about him for a little while. So then you're like, okay, so he's got some kind of razzmatazz about him.
Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure.
And like I said, for me, I wasn't unhappy with the series. I just think when they threw those 2 episodes of like fighting, for me, it kind of took it away from where it was and they moved it somewhere else. And now trying to move it back to where it was is a little bit like, no, what are you doing, bro?
Yeah, because even the opening scene, it went straight back to comedy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. But yeah, I can't say that I'm massively surprised, because I think that was expected. It could either, again, end with that same strength, or it could just be like, let's go back to comedy, because we still are kind of almost like a comedy-based sort of series, really.
Yeah, definitely lighthearted.
Yeah.
But I think it's a welcome addition to the Game of Thrones universe? I'd say yeah.
I remember you saying that last week. I think it was either you or Rich, but I don't know if I didn't know about Game of Thrones and this was my first take or first insight to Game of Thrones, and then watching the other ones after it, I'd be very shocked. Because, like, obviously, again, you're kind of started off with some kind of light-hearted, can be serious at some moments, but obviously how dark and grim the Game of Thrones world is, especially House of the Dragon, you're like, because this has gone from light-hearted just to just continuous depression all the way through.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, and that's why I think it's like an addition. It's not. It couldn't be the main bulk.
Yeah,
it's similar to like how I guess we would have a Marvel, MCU universe, and you can throw a, I don't know,
Wolf by Night.
Say again?
Wolf by Night. Werewolf by Night.
No, not Werewolf by Night. That was nonsense. But I don't know. Maybe a lesser MCU character or whatever kind of thing, which kind of gives you a little bit of a touch. It's a light touch.
Yeah.
But if you want to go into like proper, you're going to go into a bit deeper. Pause on a lot of that talk. So, but that kind of stuff, where I think I think it was welcome for me because sometimes Game of Thrones can be quite heavy.
Yeah. No.
Remember when I first watched Game of Thrones, I stopped for what's the final Game of Thrones season? How many seasons did we get to?
8 seasons.
8, and I think I stopped at season 4.
Okay.
Like watching it, like when everyone else was watching it.
Yeah.
And then I had to finish watching it by the time we got to the end of season 8.
Yeah.
Because of that whole King Joffrey.
Yeah.
Was it the wedding? Red wedding? I can't whatever it was. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a red wedding when like all of them died. Robb Stark, Catelyn Stark, his wife. It's got killed up.
And I think it might have been that episode where I just said, "Yeah, I'm locking off this program,"
and
I locked it off. And it was only because I think the last season was coming, and we were all talking about it. What kind of made me go back and watch it?
You want to get back on that train, innit?
Yeah, because I just wanted to be a part of it. It's the same as Breaking Bad. I didn't like Breaking Bad, but when Coach calls me and says like, "Oh, the final season of Breaking Bad is coming out," I want to be a part of the conversation.
Yeah, you regret it for the rest of your life, boy.
Yeah, because like Rich, when Rich watched Game of Thrones so late, like as much as we enjoy his energy about Game of Thrones, but we don't remember half of it. So it's almost like we're kind of just pacifying him with the conversation almost.
Yeah.
So I just want to be a part of it, but and I think now, especially now that, like I said, the next Game of Thrones is being released. House of Dragon, I think it kind of be like, all right, cool. For those that it's like returning to our regular programming now.
Yeah. Returning to regular program. Yeah.
Okay, I really didn't watch nothing this week, boy. Which then
no, Game of Thrones, I don't watch that one. I don't watch that one. But yeah, honestly I didn't watch anything this week.
We'll go before we finish. Well, there's one that we're going to finish on, obviously, which came out just today, but we had Cross season 2 episode 4. I think Cross might be one of my favorite programs of the year.
Yeah, this one's really good, you know.
No, I genuinely I think Cross is so good.
I'm really enjoying it. Like, what happened in it? Yeah, and you know what it is? I think what I liked more about this episode, what I was surprised at, was the relationship between what's her name? What is her name? The main enemy, Rebecca.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, Rebecca and what's his name?
The fanatic. I can't remember his name. The one who had the tattoo of her.
Yeah. I really like their story because that's his name, Lincoln. Because I guess like you kind of saw a bit more of a human side to her.
Definitely.
Yeah, and for that short space, that very short kind of time that they had together, like I thought, no, I actually feel bad for you. Like I feel bad that you've had to go because that relationship felt really. I believe their relationship. You know, so and I think that's incredibly hard to do when you have a series about probably people that you're not really supposed to care about. They're like, yes, they're the bad guys with really good intentions and what they're doing, but also just having a kind of short romance in the space of one episode, and they made it work. Because I was at that moment, I was just really invested in their relationship and where it's going to go.
Do you know what? I actually don't even think she's the baddie, you know. I think it's the auntie.
Yes.
I think the auntie's wicked.
Yeah. Because she's almost like, look, we have a mission here and you got to stick to it. Because obviously, yeah, she is kind of like, yeah, it's weird. I mean, obviously, like what Kel was saying last week, that she's doing terrible things anyway. She's killing, murdering, and everything like that. So she has to be one of those good guy or anti-hero sort of things that still have to have consequences, isn't it? Because she's taking people off the map in an unjust way.
Definitely. I'm all right. So we had a bit of a backstory of Cross. So was it? I think. Please don't say I've got the episode wrong. Right. So obviously, was it the beginning of this episode where Cross was trying to tell the woman that I think his ex that he loved her, or whatever? Was it the beginning of this episode or last episode?
I think that was I'm sure that was the last.
That was the last. Yeah, last. I watched that last episode.
Oh, yeah. And then so basically, then he started doing a thing with, was her name Kayla?
Yeah.
And then that just continued, and I was like, I don't know if I'm here for this relationship. Yeah. I also think, Cross, you're a little bit, what do you call it, bro? You're a little bit like, you know, them brothers that like when someone kind of shows them a bit of love, then all of a sudden their heads over hill, madly in love with them. I'm like, slow down, bad boy.
Yeah.
We all know those people.
But you know it as well. It's weird. That's exactly what I'm saying. It's like about Rebecca and Lincoln. I felt their relationship more, and I don't even know these people. Whereas Cross and Kayla, I'm like, all right, we're supposed to accept a relationship because there's been history that you've had with each other. Like there's always been a kind of thing there, but and stuff. But yeah, just I don't know. Does it feel forced, or are they doing it on purpose? Because I swear she's up to no good as well, Kayla.
Well, that's what we find out at the end. Because remember at the beginning, Kayla was like, they're going to investigate into some kind of case that they were doing, some secret op. And they're like, boy, when they find out, it's not on us. Yeah. So that's why Kayla's got my man to go and do some investigation, isn't it?
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
So he's like, obviously, I guess he finds out whatever he finds out, isn't it?
Yeah. So again, I wonder if they're doing it kind of deliberate to kind of make it feel quite uneasy, like you're not really convinced about Cross and Kayla's relationship because she knows that she's up to no good, basically, isn't it?
Well, I don't know if she's up to no good. I think she was doing a part of a undercover operation.
Okay, yeah.
And I think because of that, when it comes out, I think Cross is probably going to have to question his own integrity about, because obviously he's like, no, but I like her and but what she did was fuckeries but what do I do?
Yeah.
I will say one thing though. I feel like there needs to be more Cross and Samson, like that kind of relationship.
Yeah.
Demand them. There needs to be more of that.
Yeah.
There's not any of that. I feel bad. Like it's not enough.
Yeah, I hear you.
Because like I feel like Samson almost like last season they kind of helped each other out a lot. And this season I feel like Samson's kind of like an extra character. Like he's there, but he's not really there. Like he's worried about his mom and like I was adopted and when
that storyline's rubbish, by the way. That's not the part of course I didn't like. That storyline it's unnecessary. It felt very forced. I
was kind of thinking it, and I'm hoping they do something with it because again, like, when you get to those kind of side character storylines, like, do we really want this? Like, just go with the main recipe, innit?
Yeah, and that's why I feel like they're wasting Samson. Do you get me? That's what I mean when I say I feel like they're wasting him because put him with Cross if you need to. Like, don't feel like to give him airtime, you're going to make up some random storyline about his mum coming back.
Yeah. Why didn't you tell me? I knew all along when I was a child.
Exactly. That makes no sense as well. How can Cross as a child know and you don't know?
As a 6-year-old, you're going to know him.
You know.
Bro, don't tell your brother this. Like, and he's not your brother. Don't tell him this.
Bro, next day I'm telling you, bro.
I'm telling you as you walk out of the room.
I mean, even as kids, you know when you're kids and you have an argument, you get spiteful. Yeah, well, your mama's still alive.
Exactly.
She's on drugs. You know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of thing you end up with. But like I said, for me, I do enjoy the whole program. I enjoy the the hour or whatever it is that it comes on, like I'm fully engaged.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, but I definitely because this whole mastermind plot, which is the one that we're talking about with Kayla, I don't know what it's about, but I also think Bobby Trey is hilarious.
He is,
Was that
man.
Tyson?
Yeah, hilarious.
Tyson's sick.
Bro, absolutely hilarious, bro.
Yeah.
No, definitely.
Yeah. So no, yeah. So like I said, it's still going on, still doing well, and yeah, let's see how it goes.
Cool.
Which led us to the return of a program that we were very much into when it came out 2 years ago, and that was Paradise. So we had the beginning of season 2, and 3 episodes dropped today, and from next week it will go back to weekly episodes.
Yeah.
So obviously,
But you haven't watched it?
Yeah.
What? Nah, you know, different, bro.
I watched it. I'm not gonna lie to you,
committed, man, to the Fully Geek Pod, mate.
Yeah, but the thing is, I knew it was going to be 3 episodes today. I don't think Merv knew at first because Merv.
I didn't think I knew at first. But I thought, no,
Merv, 1 episode. I just went into doc and thought 1 to 3, bro. Next thing after Merv.
You know what? I was checking last night in it because on the Disney app it doesn't show you. It just says coming on the 23rd, in it. So it didn't actually give me. But so I waited till this morning. I thought, right, let me add it back to the whatever in it. But yeah.
Yeah, 3 episodes. I'm not gonna lie to you. Obviously, because you haven't watched it, you haven't caught up with it, Kel, so I'm not gonna ruin it, that kind of stuff. But the first episode is a head scratcher. Yeah, almost so that when you watch it, you're like, am I watching the same program? Like, I was gonna put a little meme in the group, like, what is this? Like literally, you are introduced to so many new characters. You're like, what the hell is this?
It's interesting.
Obviously,
yeah.
By the end of your episode 3, everything makes sense.
Yeah, it ties in. Yeah.
But they had to release 3 episodes.
Yeah, to make
if they released 1 episode,
because otherwise
they had to. Yeah. If you released 1 episode and then left it at that, I think a lot of us would have walked. Do you know what it feels like, Kel? It feels like Wire season 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know, like
Wire season 2 threw me. I was like, hey,
you're invested.
It threw me.
Yeah, you're invested in the drug game. You're invested in these people. Then all of a sudden, you're involved. You're introduced to docs. You're like, what,
the docs. Yeah, what bare white people? You're like, what's going on there?
This isn't the same program.
Yeah.
But yeah, do you know what? Again, Nate, it's interesting that you say that because when I watched it, I didn't know what was going to happen in the first episode either. But I think it's showing that contrast, or I guess like a kind of parallel thing going on. Like obviously we saw what happened in the first season when that whole level extinction event happened and stuff, and then we're now seeing it from a different perspective from these new characters that managed to stay on the surface, and I think as well what's interesting about that is because it's the same showrunner as This Is Us.
Yes, that's
and it's got the same kind of formula. Like it keeps jumping from past to present, going on to different characters and their whole story. Like you can just get a whole story of that character for that whole episode, and maybe you see a glimpse of somebody that you're used to in the end. So I was like fully invested in that first episode.
So I was invested, but for me it was like a shock because I wanted to know what happened to my man when he got out.
Oh, Xavier.
Remember at the end of the first episode, that's all we see is him like on his escape.
Yeah.
So I just want to know what happens.
And
then I started questioning myself because I had to start thinking, I thought the level extinction event was a joke. I didn't remember. I didn't think it was even a thing. I just thought they went in the bunker.
Yeah.
And remember they were going, oh, you can't go outside. You can't go outside. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the people going, no, you can. There's people out there and whatever. And I was thinking, so in my head, I expected outside to be completely normal. Like, I almost thought it was like going to be like a Truman Show type thing.
Oh, yeah.
Where in this bubble, everyone is this. But when you come out, everyone's like just getting on with their daily life. But obviously, throughout the 3 episodes, you realize that it was actually extinction level event or whatever, yeah? Which then makes me watch season 1 with a different view because in season 1, I thought people were being out of order. Actually, we were trying to save you by being down there. Like we were actually trying to save you.
Yeah, for real.
Where I just thought season 1, people just being bad mind.
No, no, and that's what I'm saying. It does give a different, like, it does make you think about season 1, because again, you're thinking about everything that happened below ground, and this time you're thinking, oh yeah, even though, like you said, like, you know, was the surface just going to be normal, and is everyone being tricked and stuff like that as well? But obviously, it was still that way. But I guess depending on where you were at the time, how much you were sheltered and whatever, it didn't necessarily affect as many people as they thought it might have, basically, as well.
So we're introduced. Sorry, I thought Merv saw me putting the crisp in my mouth and was going to continue talking, but he didn't. He just stood there and just watched me. But thanks, Merv. I will say though,
yeah,
obviously the first episode you're introduced to that main character.
Yeah.
And I can't remember her name, to be honest.
Annie.
Annie.
Yeah, Annie.
And like even how she becomes, and like even like you hear things like, I don't want to ruin it. Like, sorry, Kel, I do apologize. Like obviously she's a doctor.
Yeah.
By trade.
Yeah.
And obviously she then just became somebody that helped out at the Elvis Museum, whatever it was.
Yes. Yeah.
And then obviously, like I said, then at the end of the episode, you are reintroduced to a character that you've known from before.
Yes. Yeah.
And then we had episode 2, which again went to somewhere else.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, see, I can't do this. But in my head, I'm like, no, we're doing too much now. I just want to know what happened.
Yeah.
Like, you've now introduced me back to a character, and now I can't see that character. And then we do see him, and we see like we start to see it almost became, what's that one that we like to watch? The Last of Us.
Yes.
Like that kind of lawless kind of, well, not even lawless, The Last of Us. Maybe a bit like Fallout. That kind of like, we're now going through like some kind of derelict land and everybody's going for everyone.
Yes. Yeah.
That's what it became. And
it's basically turned into the genre that me and Kel like, Walking Dead.
Yes.
Like, that kind of post-apocalyptic kind of world now.
Thank you. You use better words than I did to describe it. And I was like, but this ain't the kind of program I was watching.
Which I think is such a good contrast to the first season, because again, because even like when it goes back to the bunker, it's so weird. It's like you're living in an underground bunker, but it seems more earthly than the surface did, because it's all normal electric cars and all that, the futuristic and stuff, and you feel a lot safer in the bunker because it just mimics the world before.
You're used to, and 100%. And I almost feel like if I knew then what I knew now, I would have chilled in the bunker and I would have got on with my life, bro.
Basically.
Like, what? Sorry, babes. Like, I hear you're outside, but look, sorry, babes.
Yeah, can I breathe down here? Yes, I can, and I'll stay there.
And then obviously, but I did like watching the relationship between him and his bae.
Yes, yeah.
I thought that was quite cool.
That was good. Like,
I thought that was very cool. Like, and I think even when his leg was injured, and they do the comparisons.
Yeah.
Like, I thought that was quite cool. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, once I got used to there being different people, I remembered like I really like this program, and I just started like looking past whatever my brain was telling me. But Nathan, this don't make sense, and I was just enjoying it for what it was.
And I don't want to spoil, I'm not going to spoil it, but even in episode 3, there was another character that we saw with Sinatra. Yeah. I'm like, I think I've seen this guy's face before, and then it's like, oh, it's you. Like, that's what I'm saying, because obviously, we saw him in season 1, and it's like, that's what I'm saying. This the way that Dan Fogelman works, I guess, from what I've seen of him, I wouldn't be surprised if they do like 4 or 5 seasons, and we're still seeing these same characters from season 1.
Yeah, like, probably.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Because
of how they got to be where they are.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie though. You see the breath mint thing, brother? Because it was only afterwards. Because obviously when she said it originally, I was like, that was rude, but I just sniggered to myself like, hee, that's quite funny, then when you then kind of do the reveal afterwards,
Yeah.
it was like a Kevin Hart joke where they kind of give, or Dave Chappelle, where they give you the punchline, and you have to work out how we got there. And when she said it again, she goes, "Yeah, I just say this." I was like, "They're gonna kill it." I was like,
Yeah.
Even when they think you're down, bro. But again, he's an idiot. Why was he acting like that?
Don't know.
One little bit of power, and he lost his mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, and obviously she's always been like that, innit? Like, you remember from the season 1, she was the original, like, oh, like if I flutter my eyelids, I look like butter can't melt. But really, deep down, I am a savage.
Yeah, and again, yeah, she's done it again. I was quite shocked. So I didn't expect that at all.
I thought when I saw them running, and when she had said, "Oh, I'm going to run enough behind you," then I saw them next to each other. I was like, "No, something's going to happen." But I didn't understand. What I didn't understand though is obviously when she said she's going to run far behind him, whatever. And obviously when she took my man out, I was like, "Okay, cool. How are you now going to explain this?"
Yeah.
And I felt for I felt for the other victim because for me, didn't she just find out stuff?
Yeah. Wrong place for it, or wrong time.
Yeah. And then even the last bit at the end where there was like, "Oh, I want to go back to there. You're not going there. I'm going here." I was like, okay. But again, I don't know what they expect to see when they get there. And I'm going to leave it at that because that's my only thing. Is like, I'm like, in my head, I was like, what do you think you're going to happen when you get back to Colorado or wherever it was, where the bunker is?
Yeah, for real. It's exciting times though.
Yeah, no, definitely. TV's back. TV's back. All right. I don't know if any of you watched it, so I will just briefly, very, very briefly talk about it. Sorry, Kel. I went to the cinema this week to watch Waste Man. I don't know if any of you are ever interested in the film. I'll say watch it, but I will also say to you, I am a bit torn in my review of the film.
Why is that?
I think it is a little bit like there are bits of it that's very gritty, like and very like, okay, cool. Prison isn't somewhere that I want to go to, and I don't know if I'd survive and me be the person I am. But there are also parts of the film like that would never happen.
Yeah.
Beautifully acted. What's the guy's name?
Is it David?
No, not even David. I think, to be fair, Tom Blythe done, bruv, amazing job, bruv.
Oh, really?
An amazing job, bruv. Like, definitely. David Johnson, I think, did okay, but David Johnson's character annoyed me.
Okay.
Like, annoyed me, bruv. Like, there's certain things, like, you've been in... Oh, sorry. You know I am ready. Man's been in prison for, like, 16 years, but he still acts like a facile, bruv. Why are you acting like that? So in 16 years, you haven't learned nothing, bruv. Like, I don't like the fact that after 16 years, you're just smackhead, bruv. Allow it. Like, and you got buoyed off a little bit too much. I didn't like that stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, you ain't learned certain things. You get me? You've been in prison, bro. Like, you're a snake, bro. You're a little snitch, bro. But Tom Blythe's character, like I said, when he came into prison, acted like a real G, bro. And I'm not celebrating people in prison. That's mental. Come in, bro. Why did their cell look better than certain man's bedroom, bro? Bro, he came in bare crepes, bare garms, Nintendo Switch, everything. Living the best life, bro. Living the best life. But obviously, Waste Man came out on Friday. I don't know if any of you are going to watch it, but if you do watch it, we'll talk about it properly by next week. But it's getting rave reviews, getting 5-star reviews, all that kind of stuff.
Where is it? That's good.
Yeah, I don't know why though. But I think I'm looking at it through rose-tinted, not rose-tinted glasses, but I'm looking at it in a sense of realism. And there's certain bits that I don't think were real.
Okay. Yeah, and it might even be like I saw he was talking about this last week. You know how if you're of a certain culture, when I say culture, I don't necessarily mean like being black or anything like that color, but if you're used to something, like you kind of know that world and stuff, and then someone that doesn't really know it might watch it and they're like, oh, this is bloody cinema, this is fantastic. Like this is something that we're not used to and things like that. So that's probably what it might be.
Yeah, and it does, and it has that same kind of camera angles. They show normal camera angles, and then they'll just go to like an iPhone angle.
Oh, okay, right, yeah.
Like iPhone stuff and stuff like those kind of things. So it is cinematography is good.
Yeah. Cool.
But yeah. All right, guys. I'm not even gonna ask you what's going on, like what else you've been watching. Kel, thank you for joining us. Apologies. Like, Kel, the thing is, I can only say this because I know it's normally me, so I can just laugh at it. But yes, next week we'll be back with episode 422. Please rate, comment, subscribe. There should be some new things coming out. All depends if Rich does what he's supposed to do. But yes, please tell a friend. And that is episode 421 of the Fully Geek Pod. We'll see you next week. Peace.